Hello Red Readers, and welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you all have questions. What is on my physical TBR? I currently have 412 books on my physical TBR. Oops. And yeah, I was talking with my booktube bestie, Megan, from Head Over Books, and we were just chatting because we're doing a buddy read, and she was like, hey, have you ever done or thought about doing a video about what's on your physical TBR? And I was like, wait, actually that's a great idea, because I've never done it, and I've kind of done it a little bit on my bookshelf tour, but also, books have been added, books have been subtracted, so, but yeah, this is the video. I'll start with the books that I'm currently are right next to me, and then we'll just kind of go about doing this. Currently, I have several piles. I'm not going to be including the books that are wrapped in wrapping paper because those are it's not secret TBR, but it's yeah, basically a secret TBR for me because I kind of randomly chose with a random number generator off my bookshelf, wrapped them, put random numbers on there 1 through 12, and just had at it. So if you are curious as to what those books are, then feel free to watch my TBR videos of the monthly TBR videos. Anyways, yeah. So I'll also explain the book piles, I guess, and also I have my books in rainbow order, well, most of them, so anyways, without further ado, let's just get on with this video because it is going to be a long one. I got Sarah Deason's Just Listen, Finale by Becca Fitzpatrick, Here If You Need Me by Kate Brostrup, The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, and those are just the ones that are in front of me. Right, in this little corner of my room with my little gnome collection, yes, I have a love for gnomes. These are the wrapped books I was talking about, but these are basically not my secret TBRs, but they're vlogs that I'm going to be doing. So I'm doing a Sarah Deason vlog and kind of remove that so you guys didn't see when it's coming out. Sarah Deason's What Happened to Goodbye, Sarah Deason, The Moon and More, and then Sarah Deason Say Anything. Then I got Stephanie Meyer's The Host and The Chemist. And then these are books that are all classics: Jane Eyre, Lord of the Flies, The Giver, which I can include as a classic, I think it is, The Great Gatsby, Pride and Prejudice, Emma, this is when it's coming out, this pile, you could just see January 2024, Frankenstein, 1984, Wuthering Heights, Lolita, and Galapagos. Alright, moving on to this little doodad. I have my TBR cart back, but it's technically all the books I've bought this year so far, which is a lot, I know. So, and once I get down to the books for my TBR that will fit onto the TBR cart, I will put it on. But I got The Newcomer by Mary Kay Andrews, Running Man by Charlie Engle, Becoming by Michelle Obama, Once There Were Wolves by Charlotte Cangry. I'm just not going to say the authors anymore from moving on because it'll be long. The Black Flamingo, Cemetery Boys, Lots Away, 1,000 Heartbeats, Rebel Girls, Jim Carrey's Memoirs and Misinterpretations, I think. This Is Where It Ends, Love in the Time of Serial Killers, Wonder. Let's see. Moving on to this, gotta get comfy. Hate List, Out of the Easy, Every Summer After, Ninth House, The Wangs vs. the World, Kiss Quotient, When Dimple Met Rishi, Heartbones, Regretting You, Reminders of Him, The Summer of Broken Rules, In a Holidays, A Werewolf in Riverdale, When Life Gives You Vampires, The Girl You Left Behind, I believe, Out of the Easy, which this annoys me. It's like on the other side of every other book. The Hazelwood, The Four Winds, Save the Date, Seventh Plague, I believe, From Blood and Ash, Children of Blood and Bone, Eliza and Her Monsters, Things We Never Got Over, Wilder Girls, Green Glass House, The Fountains of Silence, and then there's a little bit more in the back. Alright, the back. Twisted Love, The Darkness Outside Us, yeah, Well Met, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, then Rapture, Passion, Torment. I have this, you can't even see that, wow, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I have The Last Star, and I have Fallen. Alright, now time to bring out the big guns. Alright, this is at a weird angle, but I have it on a little tripod. So, Dark Matter, Warm Bodies, Wolf by Wolf, The Last Wish, Janet Wall's Half-Broke Horses, Proof Positive, 127 hours on the hours between a rock and a hard place. 127 hours on the moon is a different book that I read before. One Day in December, Orphan Monster Spy, Helter Skelter, John Dies at the End, Anarchy Evolution, and Population Wars. These are both books that are written by author Greg Graffin, who is the singer of Bad Religion, one of my favorite punk bands. Marley and Me, Crying in H Mart, Stranger in a Strange Land, We Should Hang Out Sometime, Pilgrim's Wilderness, Collateral Damage, Where the Crawdads Sing, I'm With the Band, and Beautiful Stranger. Alright, moving down, I have Boardwalk Summer, Thanks for the Trouble, the Book of Broken Hearts, Between Two Kingdoms, Spinning Silver, The Groom Says Yes, Waiterant, Malibu Rising, The Iron King, Seeing Darkness, The Fault in Our Stars, which I have read this before, but I'm trying to do a reread in I read it in 2014, 2013-ish, so yeah. Earth is Room Enough, Duke of Our Own, It Was Me All Along, The Kid Who Climbed Everest. This is on Contemporary Cityr, which is basically a book about Norse paganism, their magic system involving with the Norse goddess Freya. So just wanted to get information on that. Archer's Voice, A Practical Heathen's Guide to Asatru, I Must Betray You, Into Thin Air, The Sound of Gravel, Perfect Match, yeah, and All the Light We Cannot See. Alright, moving down once again. Petals in the Storm, Ghost Talkers, The Vanishing Half, Once We Were Sisters on Anarchism, Saints and Misfits, Gray is the Color of Hope, Bird Box, Losing Matt Shepard, Educated, Dry. These are two Umbrella Academy comics that I have yet to read. Let Me In, which is another reread. I read this in like 2018 before BookTube, so I want to reread it. Freshman, The First Days, My Lovely Wife, I'll Give You the Sun, A Very Fine House, Gray, Hillbilly Elegy, Irina's Children, Room, To Say Nothing of the Dog, and The Year of the Witch. Alright, moving down once more, I have Real Magic, The Running Girl, Ready Player One, 2001, A Space Odyssey, Carry On, The Storm, Cinder, 1950s, Crossroads of American Religious Life, which, if you don't know me, religion is very interesting to me, so I like to learn all about it. And in the 1950s, that's when, kinda the Satanic Panic, started in a way, a little bit. Not too sure, but yeah. The Wonders, Have 'Em All, Poetic Edda, Midsummer, Concrete Rose, Confidence, Shattered Silence, Out of the Woods, Wolf at the Table, Dead Silent, Stiff, Perfect Chemistry, Just Chunk in The Road Trip to Infinity, Sometimes I Lie, Midnight at the Electric, Before I Fall, The Huntress, and Witch Child, which I have read before, but I want to reread again. Then, just hanging out randomly on my shelves, I got Get a Life, Chloe Brown, Annihilation, and Running with Scissors. I have Nora Roberts' Christmas Everlasting, Blue Smoke, Sea Swept, Rising Tides, Inner Harbor, Chesapeake Blue, Three Fates, Northern Lights, Angel's Fall, High Noon, Shelter in Place, Birthright, The Liar, The Collector, Chasing Fire, Year One, First Impressions, and The Obsession. Then I got Eaters of the Dead, Travels, Rising Sun, State of Fear, A Case of Need, Disclosure, The Great Train Robbery, Timeline, Five Patients, Airframe, Prey, and Micro. Then I have, just hanging out here by his lonesome, I got The Dark Tower, The Gunslinger. Then I have Dreamcatcher, The Tommyknockers, Christine, Skeleton Crew, Bag of Bones, Carrie, Rose Madder. Then Firestarter, The Wastelands, The Drawing of the Three, On Writing, Salem's Lot, The Shining, Insomnia, Dolores Claiborne, It, the 4 early novels, the Bachman books by Stephen King, The Dead Zone, and Under the Dome. Moving on, sorry for the weird angle, I got Soulkeeper, The Blade Itself, Flory, Angela's Ashes, Tis, Birds and Fall, Shadow and Bone, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Happiness Project, The Enemy Stars, Picture Perfect, Girl Upside Down, The Princess Bride, Me and Myself and Bob, Forgetting Ireland, you can't even see, okay. The Stranger in the Woods, Modern Guide to Heathenry, The Last Dead Girl, Event, Me, Earl and the Dying Girl, The Tattooist of Auschwitz, Souls on a Monday, and The Silent Sister. Alright, and then behind those books are Waterfall, Cascade, Torrent, All Clear, Blackout, Anne of Green Gables, Anne of Avonlea, Anne of the Island. Hopefully, let's see. Let me just try to move these out of the way. Outlander, Dragon and Amber, Voyager, Drums of Autumn, The Fiery Cross, A Breath of Snow and Ash, An Echo in the Bone, Echo in the Bone, Written in My Own Heart's Blood, to all the boys I've loved before. P.S. I still love you and always and forever, Laura Jean. Alright, moving on to the left. Starfish, The Murder of Mary Russell, Family for Beginners. Wow. Well, who decided to put that font on there? Carve the Mark, We Were Never Here, Pretty Girls, The Last Rogue, Thunder and Roses, The Possessions, Crosstalk, which I have read before, but I wanted to reread it. The first 3 volumes of the Lore Olympus trilogy, or Lore Olympus series. Mistborn, Salt in the, Dead in the New Black. Wait, Dead is the New Black. Wow. Tongue-tied here. Holy Cow. And I'm not just saying that. That's the next book that is on this bookshelf. But I also skipped on Hairstyles of the Dead. Or Damned. Wow. Lock Every Door. My Friend Leonard. Wow. Okay. Talking as fast as I can, which I am doing. Holy crud. The Spanish Love Deception, Daisy Jones and the Six, The Lovely War. Alright, then behind those books, The Lost Hero, The Son of Neptune, The Mark of Athena, Lightning Thief, Sea of Monsters, Titan's Curse, Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian. These all I've read before, but I want to reread them. Then I got Feed and Deadline. And then I am number 4. Oh my goodness gracious. The Power of 6, The Rise of 9, The Fall of 5, Revenge of 7? Yeah. The Fate of 10, and United as One. Then The Last Life of Prince Alistair, Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding. Then The Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, The Return of the King, Witch and Warrior. Moving from the left again, A Stolen Life, Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, If You Love This Planet, Teacher Man, The Glass Castle, A Million Little Pieces, The Outlander, The Hunting Party, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, which I've read twice before, but I want to reread it, so it's back on my TBR. The Vanishing, Murder in the Brown Palace, which is a place in Colorado. Embroideries, which I've read before, but it's back on my TBR. Artemis, The Turn of the Key, From Here to Eternity, which I've read before, but it's back on my TBR. I've actually read that twice. Brain on Fire, Doomsday Book, Fable, Autobiography of a Face, Gone Girl, which I've read before, but it's back on my TBR. Shatter Me, The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, The Space Between Us, and Dune. Alright, behind those books now, Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant, which I've read before, but it's been so long, it's back on my TBR, and I actually want to make a vlog out of these because I did not like the last 2, and I want to relive the pain and suffering and frustration that Veronica Roth put me through, because her first book was great, but her last 2 was holy crud, what happened? It's a dumpster fire now. Anyways, The Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials, Death Cure, Kill Order, only read The Maze Runner, The Daughters of Smoke and Bone, Days of Blood and Starlight, and Dreams of Gods and Monsters. Then, let me just move a couple books. Actually, more than a couple, because your girl's got too much of a reading habit going on. And then I got The Toll, Thunderhead, Scythe, The 100, The 100 Day 21, The 100 Homecoming, The 100 Rebellion, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay, which I've read before, but it's been so long I want to reread them. Then I got The Fallen 1, The Fallen 2, The Fallen 3, and Dante Valentine's, like, the complete series of Lilith St. Crow. I believe that's the author, but yeah. Alright guys, we have made it to the last bookshelf thing of my TBR. Wow, okay. I got Horns, Just Kids, Footprints of Courage, Anna and the French Kiss, The New Neighbors, The Girl on the Train, True Crime Astrology, The Rook Across the Universe, Girl A, which is the only book of the month book that I have on here that I've actually paid for from Book of the Month. The Bone Collector, The Darkest Minds, The Dry House, these lovely series, A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Wings and Ruin, Court of Frost and Starlight, and Court of Silver Flames. And behind those books, I got Night World Volume 1, which I'm not going to read all those titles. Night World Volume 2 and Night World Volume 3. Then Tales of the Slayer Volumes 1 through 4. And then I got Dead and Gone, Dead in the Family, Dead Reckoning, Dead Until Dark, Living Dead in Dallas, Club Dead, Dead to the World, Dead as a Doornail, Definitely Dead, Altogether Dead, and From Dead to Worse. Then I got Vampire Academy, Frostbite, Shadow Kiss, Blood Promise, Spirit Bound, Loss, Sacrifice, and then The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, The Evolution of Mara Dyer, and The Retribution of Mara Dyer. Don't know why I'm talking like that, but hope you enjoyed it. Alright friends, that is all that's on my TBR right now. It's a lot. Thanks for sticking with me. Please pray for me while I tackle this huge physical TBR. Also, forgot to mention, this is just my physical TBR. I got like 15 more books on Kindle, which I have been refusing to get more since the start of this year because, like, have you seen the physical TBR I have? Miss Girl needs to definitely not be buying more books on her Kindle. She should be reading all the physical TBR books that she has, and this girl, meaning me. Anyways, thanks for sticking around. Sorry for the goofy mood I'm in. Honestly, have no clue where it came from. I'm a little bit sassy, maybe a little classy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Again, please pray for me. I'm probably going to do an updated TBR next year, and there might be a secret something I'm doing. Yeah, anyways, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Ooh. Don't know what my thought. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should be done. Me and my sweat stash are leaving, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found some books on your TBR. Hopefully this video did not stress you out like it kind of did me. Maybe that's where my goofy mood is coming from. Like, maybe I'm just cracking a joke or two just because this is a lot to handle. 412 books, you guys. I should not be allowed near any thrift stores or bookstores in general forever until I tackle this. And literally just bought more books today. Help me. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you'd like. And go ahead and comment down below. How many books are is on your physical TBR? Wow, not spitting out words very good. And let me know, like, if you enjoy this kind of video. Sorry it was a bit long. Hopefully it's not too long. Me and Megan were cracking a joke or two that she said it's probably gonna be like 2 hours long with the amount of books I have on my physical TBR, but hopefully it wasn't 2 hours long. I have no clue. Anyways, I should stop talking because I'm making it 2 hours long. Okay, thank you so much for watching for the 3rd time. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna let you go now. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Actually, not hopefully. I know I'll see you soon. Bye.